Hi gang, John again from Rock County Jet Ski, Watcon.com. Welcome to Watercraft Talk. Today I want to talk a little bit about fire extinguishers. All too often on the old interwebs there, I see you guys talking about them, and everybody always says, and I used to think this too. So don't take this wrong. I ride stand up, and I always used to say when I first got into this, if my ski's on fire, I'm swimming the other way, or I'm going to sink it, or whatever. And there is no way in heck I'm going to take the fire extinguisher out. Why do I need a fire extinguisher? Well, you do, and you need it because if I'm on fire, I'm hoping that I'm with somebody who has one. And if I'm with you and you don't have one, now I'm in trouble. So the idea is you have a fire extinguisher for aid, for helping somebody else at the boat landing or wherever who is on fire, you can offer aid. So there's that important bit, I guess. I want to talk more so though about condition. I don't know in your area, and maybe you want to look into this, but part of a tune-up, when we're doing a tune-up on any watercraft, we inspect the fire extinguisher. In fact, I will take a rubber mallet or a plastic mallet and I turn it upside down and I beat the bottom of it like this, and you will hear it and feel it loosen up. That one's solid and packed, and if you beat and beat and beat on it, they come back or they feel better and are not all packed in. In the jet ski world, with us bouncing across the lake, they do get packed. But now we have learned more, not so much even recently, but years past, our local law enforcement has been doing inspections, and you can have a good fire extinguisher. You can have one like this that even says, the gauge says that it's good, right? But they look at it. This one has a manufactured date. Oh, and I was just looking at this somewhere here. Forgive me. I don't remember which one was where. Oh, this one is August 19th, 2008. That thing's old. And I tell you what, you're going to get a ticket. They don't care that this is in the green, and you can tell them, I'm sorry, sir, I didn't know that. I never pulled that out. And our local DNR and the sheriffs as well, or the boat patrol, will tell you that is part of your pre-ride inspection. You are to do that before you head out to sea. And then they give you a ticket, and it is a $300 and some ticket. So go buy a fire extinguisher. Inspect your fire extinguisher. Keep an eye on it. At least look at it once a year. Give it a couple taps with a hammer. And if it's more than a couple of years old, maybe put it in your garage and just use it in your garage, but keep your fire extinguisher up to date. This one, even though it looks pretty clean, it's got some rust on it here. This one has a date on it of, and this one's 2018. And that'd get you a ticket here. I don't know what their criteria or what their time frame is, and maybe you want to reach out to your local enforcement and ask them, but here they just have been writing tickets. And so as a service to our customers, when you bring your machine in for a tune-up, I inspect the fire extinguisher, even if it's new, but if it looks old and crappy, a lot of times the rings are broken off and it's just from getting abused, and both of these came out of watercraft, and they're not going to pass an inspection test. And again, you get a ticket. It's much cheaper to buy a new extinguisher than pay local law enforcement. So I just wanted to talk about that just a little bit. I hope you find that informative and useful. When you're out and about there, as we always say, please be nice to each other. And the next time, we'll see you out on the water.